Okay, I think we're gonna get one more in this sesh. Oh yeah, fuck. Literally 2 minutes later, I forget that dude's blocking my path, and that's the whole reason I got mad at the end of the last one.
Welcome.
Okay, I can't even remember. This beginning part's so stupid because it makes you just kind of walk around and find everybody without even knowing who they are.
You have to traverse the town?
Haha. I see why you did it. I see why they did it. Damn.
Alright, do you remember that kind's name?
Soldier?
I don't know.
It's the creatures from the island.
Do you think anybody's ever lost this little fight here?
I'm sure plenty of kids have.
Alright, a little inspirational message for anybody out there who lost that. You suck at this game, play something else. Go try some Pong.
Here at Wildwood, we really try to encourage the new generation of gamers to get back on that saddle and, give it one good try after they fucking suck and can't get their shit together. So, we really try to give videos with, tips and maybe some things that'll, kind of open their eyes a little bit and make them realize video games are probably not what they should be doing with their life, seeing as how they can't even operate two hands at the same time. It's a great cause, and honestly, we just, we accept donations. We like to get out there and really reach those kids. So, if you ever want to give us some advice or give us some donations, give us a call at 555 kidsuck.org.
:/n parentheses.
And don't use HTTPS because it is definitely not a secured server.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying your stuff will get hacked and we'll take your bank information, but
I'm just saying
it will happen.
We're more along the lines of just saying that donation thing we mentioned. It's a prerequisite. It's kind of mandatory.
And we choose how much.
I mean, and don't worry, we're pretty flexible on how much we take. If we notice that you're doing pretty low, we'll probably take the rest of your money just to kind of put you out of your misery. And then if you're doing really well on money, then we probably won't take much because you saved that, you earned that.
But then we'll also take the rest of it because after we take the first part, you won't have much left.
Yeah, see, it's kind of an ongoing cycle. But honestly, the cash back that you don't get is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And I think the best part about it is how long before you just really run a joke into the ground.
Has it been long enough? Hello.
Is it long enough? Things get awkward when
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore.
Mom spaghetti. Man, I can never remember what to freaking do.
Me?
I mean, I guess.
Wow.
Doesn't look like he's here. Hey, maybe let's go ask that boy who's holding the key that we just went through that door over there. Yuck.
Yuck.
Keep looking! just saw the audio. Wait for that. It's gonna be so loud.
Can you do that Donald, like, when he freaks out?
That one wasn't as good. What I can do, though, is I can do a very good Mickey Mouse impression. Ho ho. I mean, see, it was it's relevant to this game mainly because like he'll come in and he'll make a sound or two, give a sentence or two, and then he's mainly just not there.
I was doing a Louis Armstrong impression because I've got that down, and I brought up to Will that I can do literally anybody, even if I don't know them. So if you gotta give me a recommendation, I'll do an impression.
God. Like it has to be like a fictional character of some kind, or just anybody.
Just anybody. I mean, try to think of somebody that people know would be ideal. That way, they get it.
From it.
Yeah.
God, I don't know. That's a hard one. Because you have a tendency to know a lot of things, but not really anything at the same time. Like, you get little bits and pieces of everything. So when you know about something, you know enough to, like, talk about it in conversation, but then once that initial knowledge is gone, you're just like, yeah, what? I'm not really interested anymore. I don't know. Do an impression of... You know what? Do an impression of me. I'm interested.
Alright, you ready? This is intense, man, so it's a little meta. This is my impression of Zach doing a perfect impression of me. Hey there, I'm Hayden. That's 2 impressions in one.
You know?
Was it worth the build-up?
Something tells me that I'll be seeing you in other places on YouTube and the web because...
I'm going places, man.
Yeah. I mean, even if you're parked there for a decent amount of time, you're still getting there.
That was like a 2-minute build-up for that joke. People are like, whoa, maybe he's about to blow us away with an impression. It's just like, hey there, I'm Hayden.
I feel like these first couple episodes are just gonna be such a letdown. We're sorry, everybody. It's like almost 3 in the morning.
I'm not sorry. Take what you can. Take what you can get.
Yeah, true. I mean, we're just beginning. I hope people will give us some slack on that. It's a lot harder than anyone would probably just normally think. Because, you know, people who play video games are probably just like, oh yeah, I sit and play video games with my friends all the time, and we just laugh our asses off. But really, it's not that simple because it's easy to, you know, make jokes and cater to just your friends, but to make jokes that are, you know, relatively funny enough for a wide audience to, you know, deem worthy to keep watching, I think that's a lot harder. And also, you know, like the problem we've run into a couple times already is just the flow of conversation.
Yeah, you pretty much have to talk the entire time.
Yeah, and
unless you find that topic that you're just super into.
Right.
Which hopefully we'll do. I mean, the Super Glue story, you know, that's a good one.
That's a good one to start off a linear talk cycle, I hope. I mean, God, I don't even want to sound like I'm kissing ass here, but, you know, shout out to fucking Dan and Aaron from Game Grumps. If they ever see this or catch wind of this, like, whatsoever. Because, I mean, I don't know how you guys do it just so well.
Theirs is impressive to me because it's not just... They're not just doing game... Like, they've got Star Bomb and Dan's got NSP and Dan's been doing a tour. They've been doing all kinds of crap and it's insane.
I know. This will kind of date this one a little bit, I guess, but I won't try. I'll try to... Sometime recently, I saw that, you know, NSP's performance on Conan, and I was just blown away. I thought it was so awesome that, you know, they were that recognized to get on a late night show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a huge thing.
Just much love for the Grumps. I don't want to get too into it because I'm sure it's already been talked about in an episode on this channel that I probably haven't seen yet.
Maybe.
And I just know that
we try to go. We don't go out of our way not to, but we don't try to linger.
Yeah, I
on.
definitely am never gonna, you know, hold myself back from giving, you know, shout out, verbal support to influences.
Yeah.
And it's such a crazy thing too, because I'll completely admit, you know, I had no idea. Really, I never really got into Let's Plays at all before, you know, last year, sometime, maybe like a year and a half ago. Maybe, yeah. You know, throughout time, in the last, I don't know, 6 to 8 years growing up, I think here and there I might have watched a couple of PewDiePie things, which we won't discuss. But, and then last year you guys kept showing me some animated shorts, and then I thought that they were kind of just an animated short channel thing, like that was just kind of what they did. And then one day I saw you and Kiki watching a run through. I think the first one I ever saw, looked over and saw you guys actually watching them, a legit video of them playing a run through of something, was Burger King, Sneak King.
Oh, that had to have been Kiki. I don't think I've seen that one yet.
It was Kiki. We were at McDonald's, and he was watching Sneak King, and I was like, what is that? And he was like, this Game Grumps, it's what we've been showing you. And I was like, what do you mean? I thought it was just animated shorts. And he was like, nah, it's Let's Plays. It's just, you know, instead of getting in the more mechanical analytic side and, you know, describing the whole story arc and all that stuff, it's just you kind of just sit down and play it and, you know, have fun with, you know, either yourself or whoever you're recording it with. You know, just make sure you can, you know, do something like that. Make sure you can talk and, you know, be entertaining enough for people to want to hear you talk. And he, you know, he was just, you know, giving him mad props. So I was like, you know, I think I'm finally gonna check these out. And I think the first one that I ever sat down and watched was probably Super Mario 64 run through.
The challenge ones?
No, not the challenge ones. Actually, yeah, I might have watched the challenge one first, and then I might have watched the actual playthrough. I know I got super big into the Pokemon Fire Red, but God, that one was like 130 something episodes. It was so good though. And then just, you know, ever since last year, I've just been obsessed. I mean, Game Grumps, 90% of the time, if I'm watching something or if I'm the one in our house that puts something on the TV, it's Game Grumps. And I'll just sit and watch like compilations sometimes, and a bunch of other people on YouTube make compilations. I annoy the piss out of my woman because I will go to sleep with like a 12-hour sleepy time Game Grumps compilation just playing on the TV.
That guy put out a second one.
Yeah, I know. I haven't checked it out yet.
Oh man.
The only thing I don't like about that one as well is that like it does. I think the first one it starts off with is maybe the you know, insane laughter compilation.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, it's just like I think the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild compilation. And so I was, you know, kind of realizing that it's just going to be a bunch of like game compilations back and forth, which, you know, I'm not saying I'm not going to watch it, but compilations to me are more interesting if it's just a bunch of different game clips mashed into one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're going to sit through and watch a compilation of best moments, you might as well just watch the series that you're wanting to, because a lot of the best moments compilations that other people put on of like the games, like the Super Mario 64 full run through has like 64 episodes, not including the challenges, right? And oh shit, we'll have to cut it short soon. I gotta wrap this up. And I don't know exactly how long the run time is. I don't really feel like doing that math right now, but you know, they had like a best of moments of Super Mario 64, and it was like 4 hours long. It was like, you're just literally going in and doing extra editing that they didn't do at that point. Like, you're pretty much just cutting out very small bits and very small pieces of dialogue to, you know, give, like, your favorite part. And I don't know. There's a difference between making compilations and then just kind of recutting, like putting all the episodes into one video and just kind of recutting it. I think that's just a little too much. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure the people that are doing it have their side of it.
I have a habit of watching the series and then just watching the compilation anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not that I don't watch it. It just kind of bothers me a little bit to see people just kind of take that full run through and just barely clip it extra to cater the parts that they liked, and then boom, there's the best of compilation. Like, I just feel like that's a lot of opportunity for other parts to get cut out that other people, you know, might necessarily like. And I know that I know that compilations are kind of, I don't know. It's I'm probably overthinking it, but it's very weird to me.
Alright, well, we'll see you.
Yeah, next time we're gonna get into this a little more deep.
We'll talk
Actually,
about...
like, progress in the story a little bit further. Unfortunately, this definitely is a game where there will be some grind times. We probably won't record all of them. I just feel like we were getting into some pretty decent conversations, don't you?
Yeah, and we'll get into some science behind nuclear fission.
Alright, and we'll also get into, later.
Oh my god, he fucking fell!